Hold on. Recording is now in progress, Chad, so don't do or say anything you don't want to be accountable for. Is that
Well,
your
first, I'm on the tell everybody how to pronounce my name properly tour. It's Kroeger.
Yeah. I heard that you corrected it like a couple of months ago. You waited a decade to do it.
Well, because everyone starts off an interview with we got Chad Kroeger on the line here. So now listen, they do this whole bit and then they start talking and it goes on so long. I don't get the chance and I don't want to be rude and I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to interject. But at some point I got to go, it's Kroeger.
Yeah, like 2 decades into being famous. But so anyway, is that your pool? Couple of things. Is that your pool?
Yes, I'm at home.
Holy crap. I want to come hang at your house. And
come on over.
And number 2, is that your R2D2 mug?
That is my R2. Yeah. It's coffee and Bailey's. I can't. I've got one more interview before I can climb on the hard stuff. So it's just got to be.
Listen, we can be best friends. And here's the thing. I'm going to show you what I'm drinking now for the first time in my life ever, Chad Kroeger. I'm on a juice cleanse. This is the first time I've ever done this. My girlfriend is doing it. So as a good boyfriend,
that's the only reason we do that stuff. That's literally.
Have you ever done it?
It's always like, oh, my girlfriend's got me on this cleanse.
It's a real thing. This is my second day of my first time ever. 5 days, I'm only having juice. My life sucks. No, whatever.
Yeah, your colon loves you right now.
Yeah,
Brad,
if I run out fast, it's because I had to poop.
I can't even.
Can I tell you, I got in trouble. They wanted me to interview Wolfgang Van Halen, and I was in like Costa Rica or somewhere. And I'm like, hell yeah. But I was on vacation. So I did the interview from a pool. So you and I can be best friends. Yeah. I got in trouble with it. I got yelled at for it because of the quality or whatever, but I can see you, I can hear you. It's all good. We're good.
Quality, yeah. No, you got in trouble because everybody else at the station was pissed off that you were in a pool and they weren't. That's the truth of the matter.
Right. Well, I mean, and they're like, you got to do the interview. I'm like, I'm on vacation. Anyway, so you're in the pool, you're relaxing at home because Nickelback is going out on tour. You got a big tour coming up for the album, which came out last year. You got 2 stops in our area in Milwaukee on August 5th and in Tinley Park in Chicago on August 18th it's not on your website. It says the American Family, right? It says Leah. It says American Family Music Amphitheater, but they changed the name for the 38th time. It's now the Credit Union 1 Amphitheater. So get on your web people about that, okay?
Whoever's paying the bills over there, whoever's keeping the light, they can have it. Bradley, do me a favor. Can you grab me a beer?
You son of a bitch, Kroeger. You son of a bitch, Kroeger. Getting a beer while I'm having a juice.
Now he's calling me Kroeger.
You're having a juice. I'm having a juice. You're having a beer. Oh, man. Anyway.
It's so you guys are, so it's 118 here on the West Coast. It's got to be 418 at your place, right?
318 in Chicago. We're the morning show people. We came back to do this, Tom and Leah from WIIL Rock. So actually, I've still been here. Leah went home, lived her fabulous life.
I didn't go home.
Had a mani-pedi. I'm sorry. Had a mani-pedi. And you son of a bitch, Kringer. I can't believe Kringer did this to us.
We're going to Kringer. I'll Gilroy in a minute here. Hold on. Let me see if because I think the mountains are blue.
The mountains are blue. You got to do it while the mountains are blue. Do it while don't let the mountains go.
You want a beer now, right?
I'm gonna have this orange juice thing. Apparently, whatever.
Where's Bradley?
Whatever. Mine's got. Where's our guy? I got jicama, turmeric, ginger,
Brad,
apple, and
Brad,
lime.
they want to know where their Brad is. You're on camera, Brad.
Run us a beer.
Know where their Brad is.
Run us a beer.
He goes. I'm expensive.
Yeah, we can't afford that. The juice cleanse was $300 for the 2 of us for a week for bottles of freaking juice.
Oh,
stupid. So anyway, I got 3 Nickelback things I got to tell you. One, we were in Vegas and you guys threw a party and you gave me some beers. You were some of the nicest guys in rock. And then we went to a show and it was incredible. Love you guys. 2, my kids' first rock concerts, both of them was Nickelback. Their first concerts was Weird Al, but their first rock concerts was Nickelback.
Nothing wrong with Weird Al. That's badass.
Has he ever done a Nickelback song or not?
No, we'd be way cooler if he did.
The pool is nice, and having Bradley is nice, but having Weird Al do a song is way better, way better. And 3, can we talk about why Nickelback sucks? So I don't like it when people do that. I don't like it when people do that because what they're trying to do is be cool. It's like a band. Oh, I'm cool. Nickelback sucks. And you're like, why? Because the guy before me said it. It's because you're successful. It's because you're sitting in a giant pool with a Bradley and a beer. When you get to a certain level, people try and tear you down. Is that your take on why that BS exists?
Well, the nice thing is, I'm just going to go right to the good stuff here, is that for whatever reason, and I don't know if some influencers said something about us on TikTok or whatever the hell it is, but there has been a wonderful softening on the band, which is lovely because, being the whipping boy of the rock and roll industry, it gets a little trying at times. But no, it has gotten so much better, and everyone there's really been this whole kind of all right, they're just a band that makes music, it's fine. But back, for a hard decade, probably if not a decade, 11 years, we were tough to get away from, man.
Yeah.
It was get away from us, but that's not my fault. I mean, I just wrote some tunes, that's all.
Right. It gets annoying when something's in your face all the time. And,
same thing, there's bands that I don't want to listen to, and as soon as I just politely reach over and go, I don't say anything, I just don't, and I change the station, and it's that simple. I don't turn into a keyboard warrior and go,
Well, the solution is not writing hits. If you would write crappy songs, you wouldn't have had that problem. So also you wouldn't have that pool though. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Not apologizing for my success. That's not going to happen in this interview.
Like I said, the show is, I've seen Nickelback a dozen times. Both my sons, it was their first rock concert. I've got some great Nickelback concert stories. It's incredible. The new album is doing really good. You're hitting Tinley Park. You're hitting the Am Fam.
How old are the sons?
Now, well, they were little when I took them. They were, 12 and 14 or whatever. But one's 27. He's going to be 28. And the other one's 22. But when they were little, and I had them right down there in the pit. They could feel the pyro when the pyro went off, and they were like, that got them into rock and roll because you guys nailed it,
That's I hope that I hope they speak as highly of that experience as you do. I hope they're like what my dad took us to a concert.
Jake has an autographed Nickelback thing, and it's up, and his friends will mock him for it. And he's like, no, man, you got to go. Just stop trying to be cool. So, and it was one of my favorite pictures of him. It's me standing next to him and him with his arms up, like cheering for you guys. It's an awesome picture. So,
dude,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I love hearing that story, those kinds of stories. And it's crazy because we've been doing this 27 years now. And we sort of thought, this moment was going to come where it's like, okay, well, we're probably going to start fizzling out, and we're probably just going to start playing smaller and smaller places, and this is probably just the way that our career is going to go. And we started seeing this thing in Europe where suddenly the first 10 rows are all teenagers, and we would go backstage, we'd finish the show and we'd be like, did you guys see the demographic in the first 10 rows? And they're like, yeah. Then we go back the second time and I'd be like, did you see the first 20 rows? And they're like, yes. They're all teenagers.
Yeah. It's generational. That means you're old. Yeah.
Somebody that definitely means I'm old. But someone like you was taking their kids to these shows or playing that music at home or in the car, or whatever it is. And the next thing I know, there's more people that are liking the music that we make and that we play. And when we come to town, they're like, I love those tunes. I want to go see that band.
Yeah. So I'll do events, and I've been doing mornings for 30 years in October, morning radio straight through 30 years. So on the same station, but for the most part. So I've always got people come on. Oh, I grew up listening to you. Well, now, and then it was, oh, me and my dad listened to you. So just recently it started. Now it's 3 generations. And I'm like, shut the F up. That makes me old. It's like grandpa, dad, and kid. And I'm like, oh my God, am I old?
Dude, old. Makes you a legend.
Yeah.
And when people listen to you on the radio and you've become that voice that they know, they trust, they love, you bring them comfort. They you tell them something, they believe it. you know, there's a lot of power in that, man. A lot of power, and it's really, really cool. And congratulations, by the way.
I am a regional treasure. My pool has an inflation ring on the top, though. Yours does not. So I don't. Is that a wave pool?
No, but it's kind of like a 3-level jobby, and there's like a swim up bar over here. You can go to this.
All right.
And then hot tubs over there.
You should name your pool. You should name your pool Nickelback Sucks. Yeah.
No. What we started doing, and we thought this was really funny, is we started selling Nickelback socks.
Yeah.
So when you say it, it just says Nickelback socks.
Sucks. Yeah.
You thought that was hilarious.
Love it. We are over our time with you. Leah, do you have a question for Chaz Kringle?
Well, no, I thought when he said how to pronounce his name, he was going to say something about his first name. Because Chad, when people say your first name, do they call you Chad?
Chad.
It's a bro name.
It's a bro name. It is a bro name.
Yeah, again,
Right, you pissed him off. We haven't picked on the guy enough. Yeah.
not my doing. You know, but the next person who's going to call in is going to be Debbie, and you're going to have to talk to her. And this is going to be a whole different conversation when my mother gets a hold of you.
Do your parents come out? I'll bring Leah. Your mom can slap Leah. It'll be great.
I'll take it.
Throw a drink in her face. Yeah. Your mom can throw a drink in Leah's face. So when you're in Milwaukee or Chicago, our studios are in a mall now. We moved here right at the beginning of the Rona. There's a big stage. Do you guys do any acoustic radio stuff or not?
Have been known to. If we could stop being asked to do it at 6:30 a.m., it would be wonderful.
Anytime you want, man, we'll come in. It's 3:27 in the afternoon. We will come back in for you guys here at Gurney Mills in Chicagoland. I would love that.
You're gonna hear such songs as "I'm through with line, cause we'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win." You're gonna hear such classics as "Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing." But I'll just be holding an acoustic guitar.
I love it. That's fine. That's fine. We look forward to it. I don't want to step on the next interview you got going, so we'll let you go. I'm looking forward to the pool party invitation. We're looking forward to seeing here concerts, and we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us from your pool, you son of a bitch, and drink a Coors Light. I have a turmeric orange juice there to drink. So
yeah,
need jealous.
Grand Rapids can wait.
All right. Oh, we don't want to piss off WGRD. Anyway, Chaz, Chris Kringle. I don't know.
Chris Kringle. Fuck,
there you go. Chris
love it.
From Nickelback. I spent an entire morning and I played, and I'm surprised you didn't hear about this. I played one morning, I played only Nickelback. Just because of the whole people that would say that crap, and I did not like it, and it annoys me probably more than it annoyed you. I played Nickelback for an entire morning, and I'll do it again when you come to town, man. If you come in and see us, I would love that.
I'm gonna send you a motorcycle or something. Is it still called payola? Am I allowed to do that, or are you guys?
Only if I snort the motorcycle. So
it's not 88, buddy. It's not 1988.
Oh, damn it. Well, that's when I was young and could do such things. Thank you for talking to us. Thank Bradley and Chris Kringle. We love talking to you, man. Thanks. And we'll see you when Nickelback rocks, and we appreciate it.
Bye, Chad.
See you guys.
Chad, say it right.
Chad.
No, not the last name. Never mind.
It's Chad. One of the guys from the Steel Panther call me. Chaz Kroeger. It's Chaz Kroeger.
Chaz Kroeger. Thank you for talking to us. Nickelback. We appreciate it, man. Have a good one. Enjoy your pool.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.